So, I just got myself an RX100 Mark IV, and Sony literally 2 days later announced the Mark V. So, let's see what upgrades Sony have added to what is considered to be the world's finest compact camera known to man. So when it comes to photography, you already know what you're expected to do.
What do you expect me to do? Focus.
And Sony have focused on their focus feature with an all-new super fast autofocus. The Mark V boasts the world's most focus points on a 1.0-inch sensor camera with a fixed lens. To be exact, the focal points cover 65% of Sony's 1.0 stacked XMOS CMOS sensor with DRAM. Now that sounds complicated, and it is. So Google it. But to keep it simple, it has 315 points of focus.
Wow. Wow.
That's right, Kaz. Wow. And speed is certainly important, and the Mark V ticks the box at both ends of the scale. In its category, it has the world's fastest autofocus at 0.05 seconds.
So you're fast.
It has the world's fastest continuous shooting at 24 frames per second over 150 shots, and that is all done in full 20.1 megapixels. And it can even slow down time by shooting in super slow motion at 1000 frames per second, and that is 40 times slower than regular slow motion on most cameras. And it can now film twice as long in this mode in comparison to my Mark IV. Nice one, Sony. So what else can we expect on Sony's new champion compact camera? Well, I'm sad to say, still no microphone jack. But it does have a new anti-distortion shutter with the speed of 1/32,000th of a second, and this has been designed to minimize the dreaded rolling shutter effect. Even when the aperture is wide open, the shutter speed allows you to capture brightness levels of up to EV19, which is great for those sunny days, not that we see many of them in London. But on that subject, Sony is set to launch a waterproof casing, just in case you live in London or you want to go for a swim and take some photos in the water. So the last few things I should mention. Yes, it will shoot in 4K, and Sony have made some significant improvements in that area. How long can it shoot in 4K? Well, hopefully I'll get hands-on at some point to test that out. But currently the Mark IV shoots around 5 minutes before overheating. So maybe Sony have designed some new cooling system. Who knows? We shall see. And once again, it will have a flash that pops up like a James Bond ejector seat. And a pop-up OLED EVF which boasts 2.35 million pixels, and they call it the True Finder, which would be a really good superhero name. And this electronic viewfinder is perfect for composing the perfect picture, particularly handy in those preposterously picturesque places. I think that made sense. So anyway, I could go into a lot more detail on the technical specs of Sony's new RX100